I might have not had that moment. I think I probably had that moment when I became a sophomore. But Trent, man, like I would probably say it was last game, or maybe even before that. There was when we played at Tennessee. Yeah, he had a big shot, and I'm like, oh damn, he took that and he made it. He's super confident in himself, man. It's just like that's just the kind of player he is. You know, he goes out there, he bangs in 3 threes when we need it, and it's just amazing to watch.
How much energy does that bring? I mean, obviously they go nuts when you hit a three. They'll go nuts when Ansley hits a three in a big spot. But it seems like it's a little louder when Trent.
For sure.
How much does that kind of spread throughout the team when you're out there and he does that?
Like you said, man, it's a different energy that gets into that arena, and it's just like rightfully so. He's from Kentucky. I'm sure he's like re-watched his moment like in his head over and over again, and just for him to have that, man, it's crazy. And like you said, man, like the arena gets super loud, and then it's just a momentum shifter for us. It's like he hits a shot, everybody goes wild, and then we got to keep on going. So it definitely gives us a lot of energy.
Koby, talk about the way you kind of shoot the basketball, man. You talk about confidence a lot, but ultimately it kind of seems like you're one of the most sound shooters out there. You're not really crazy excited after you hit a shot. You're back on defense, ready to play ball. But when you get in the huddle, man, when you guys get in the timeout, you let that energy kind of go. Just kind of talk about how you're able to play basketball and be so calm and collected when you're shooting the ball the way you are.
Yeah, for me, I feel like I play hard, throughout the whole game on both ends, and when it's time for me to shoot, I have to just relax a little bit, So that's the one moment in the game where I'm gonna, take my time and just breathe a little bit. And once the shot goes in, like at this point, it kind of just becomes regular. So I don't do too many celebrations or nothing, but it's kind of just move on to the next thing. But yeah, I mean, I think shooting is really just about staying calm in the moment. And, I haven't been shooting the ball too well, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna keep shooting.
Sorry if you're already going to ask this. Talk about that two-way stretch. You hit the three and then the hoop go away right there at the end. What was the emotion like? Just kind of feel like you pulled away.
It felt good, just to hit shots like that in such a big moment, such a big game. It's stuff that you dream of as a little kid. So it definitely, just made me feel really good, and it just goes to show all the work that I put in and how confident I am in that moment, and how confident my team are in that moment with me as well. Just they gave me the ball, they spread it out, and they knew I was going to go to work, so that meant a lot to me as well.
Were you among the group of guys who ended up in the student section after the
Yeah, for sure. I had to.
How did that happen?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I was like taking a picture with a kid, and I see everybody in there. I ran on it. I was like, I want some of that too. It's always good when you can have a moment like that with our fan base, man. It's amazing. So I think we really cherish that and just live it up.
What was the environment like tonight? How would you describe it?
Oh man, electric. I think one of the best of the season, honestly, especially towards the end of the game. We had those really good plays, and it felt amazing. Really, just they bring it every single night, but some games are a little different than others. And today was one of those.
When you guys have a couple first plays like you did tonight, you guys like, okay, like we're in the right headspace, we're gonna have a good night. Like, can you tell right away?
Yeah. I think it's kind of like you said, just little moments in the game where you get that confidence uplifted, and the momentum is kind of going your way. The arena's giving you all the energy in the world, and you kind of just feel like you got them. But that's when you really just gotta put your foot down and keep going.
Koby, you talked last week about a mentality change, how that affected your practice, how it was affecting your defense. What was the mentality like tonight?
Exactly the same. I think it's becoming a habit now where every single day I wake up and I'm like, let's go, let's get it. And it's just a good feeling to know that the coaches and my teammates, they got my back and they want that from me. And I want it for them as well. I want to do it for them. And I think it's been turning out pretty well. So yeah, keep going.
I've heard it said before that a lot of freshmen reach a point in their first year where they get over this hump where they don't feel like a freshman anymore. Do you feel like you're kind of crossing that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit. I mean, we always have a few freshman mistakes here and there, but I mean, just the coaches, they just push me and give me the green line, stuff like that, so that makes it so easy.
Sorry you were asked this already, but if you could, again, just beating Tennessee twice now and you making big plays in both games, how good does it feel to get a season sweep over a rival like this?
Yeah, I mean, that's really cool, and it's really big for our fans, too. I mean, coming into this game, we went 2-0, and we got the second one in front of Rupp Arena. That's really special.
Trent, talk about the confidence that coach is instilling in you all consistently, especially you and Travis. You guys being from Kentucky, I know this kind of means a little bit more for you all. Just talk about how much confidence he puts in you all day to day. And he kind of hinted a little bit that you guys have like a shooting game that you guys do during practices and things like that, or sometimes staying after. Just kind of talk about the environment, how you guys are able to kind of shape together and play together, and how much better that makes you all overall.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, they do instill so much confidence in me. Yeah, me, Colin, and TP, we had a thing called the Freshman Cup, but Coach Fox changed it to the Sophomore Cup because he says we're sophomores now. We've grown up. So all the time after practice, we always do this little shooting game. You're gonna have to ask them who won today at shoot around because I mean that was me. But it's really fun. We just get to get extra shots with each other and be competitive at the same time. So it's fun to do it with them.
I'm sure you noticed that when Koby hits a three, everybody goes nuts. Ansley hits a three, but they're a little louder for yours. What does that feel like growing up as a kid in Kentucky, and especially in an environment like this against the team?
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. I mean it's everything I've dreamed of. Hitting a three in Rep Arena, especially against Tennessee. I mean that's great. I mean you really have to take a second to get locked back in on defense because Rep Arena is so loud. Your ears are ringing running down the floor. It's crazy. That's a shout out to our fans, best fans in the country.
And you said the celebrate was it like a silent celebration on the first one? Was that what you were doing?
No, he always throws up this three and puts it in front of his face. So
Okay.
I told him that I would do it for him.
So were they giving you like stuff because you don't celebrate, or what was the origin of that?
I just kind of keep it even keel. So I just told Ansley it's coming. Whenever I hit a three, I'm gonna take a celly. And right in the huddle at the second time out, he was talking about it.
Were you guys like, okay, like we know it's gonna be a pretty good night?
Yeah, I mean we were ready from the jump, and that's a credit to our five guys that started the game. I mean they were ready. They got stops early and set the tone.
Kentucky kid to do this against that team. You know, with Baptist rivalry more than anybody on the team. What's that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean it's amazing. This is definitely one of the most fun games on the schedule. I mean, there's nothing like it growing up, watching this go down in my living room and crying whenever we lose, being so happy when we win, and then being able to be a part of it. It's just so cool.
To beat him down there and to beat him up here, do you have a favorite one? You like to win on the road or you like to win at home?
I mean, I love them both. They were both really special. I mean, it's cool whenever you can do it in front of your home crowd. It's cool whenever you can be the villain and go into Knoxville and leave with the win. So, I mean, I would say 50-50.
When you guys see Lamont go down, how do you keep that, I guess, from sucking the energy out of the place? Keep focused.
Yeah, I mean, Lamont's definitely a huge piece of our team, but we just have to come with the next man up mentality and be ready. Prayers for Lamont. Hope he's good because he's such a huge piece of our team.
At what point would you say you had the confidence to kind of do what you did tonight? Has it ever wavered? You know, I know sometimes as a freshman you might come in a situation where you're unsure, but how was it for you?
For sure. I mean, it's really just a credit to Coach Pope and the staff. I mean, every single day they instill confidence into me, and we have a thing called confidence. So I think that's really cool. I mean, trusting God and having confidence. What more do you need?
You love the Mountain Mama nickname?
Yeah, that's really cool. That's super clever. Whoever came up with that needs a shout out or something.
Trent, you talked about the game and how much quicker it is when you're making that adjustment from high school to college. Did you feel it slowing down, or have you felt it progressively slow down over these past couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you ease into it a little bit, but I mean, I think being able to play with so many older guys and so many great players, you just get to sit around and pick their brain because they went through it. They know exactly how I'm feeling. They've been in the same spot. So getting able to learn from guys like that, it makes it so much easier.
What's your earliest Kentucky memory?
I would say Anthony Davis in the Natty. Also remember the Wisconsin loss in the tournament. I remember I was crying in my living room. So that wasn't one that we can kind of put that one down the hatch.
Any Kentucky Tennessee ones at all? Any moments you remember?
I mean, not specifically the Jody Meeks. I have a shirt that like has all the the way he got the 50-pointer, but probably that one.
I know it's gotta feel good, but is there just any extra motivation when you see that orange on the other side?
Yeah, I mean, we just come into every game with the same mentality, just trying to find a way to leave with the win. I mean, Tennessee's a great program. They're so well coached and have so many great players. thankfully to come out with the win tonight.
Trent, you guys shot 50% against them in Knoxville. Shot the exact same number tonight. Is it something that Tennessee was doing to give you all looks that you were liking, or you just liked to hit threes against them all?
I don't know, maybe a little bit of both. Thankfully, the ball was dropping tonight, and that's what we needed to win, so that was big for us.
In hindsight, how similar was tonight's game plan to the game plan in Knoxville? Obviously, it's different with Lamont, but let's start putting that aside.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, having Lamont back is huge. I mean, he controls the point guard. Like, he's one of the best defenders I ever played with. So, I mean, you don't have to give as much help off him. I mean, having him back is huge. And then we have great rim protection, too. So, really just we have all kinds of great players. We can just sit down and guard when we want to, and tonight we did.
You guys have had two pretty tough battles with them as a whole. Have you learned more about your team playing against them than playing against anybody else this year?
Yeah, I mean, if I've learned anything, I know that we're a super resilient team. I mean, we just battle through adversity. We take it in and spit it out as five. I mean, we just don't back down. We lean together when times get tough and stuff. So I mean, that's super special that I get to be a part of it.